Hi everyone, this is Will Cass from Cypher16. Hope you're all doing alright and staying safe in this pretty mad time we're in. I'm going to do a playthrough and a breakdown of the main motif from my song The New Horizon. It's a little tapping thing, so if you've heard it and know what I'm on about, if you haven't, maybe you find it interesting and take 5 minutes and it'll give you something to do for a bit of the day. So here you go, hope you enjoy. So that was the riff. It's a tapping riff, as you can see. I'll just play it for you without the track, then I'll slow it down and I'll break it down. So the riff itself, without anything kind of distracting behind, is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty repetitive. It's got this kind of hypnotic quality that wasn't really anything I intended. I wrote the riff quite a while ago and had started developing ideas going through different chords. I showed it to Jack in its most primitive form, which is this form, and he took it away and he sent me a demo back where the song had it at the center of it. It was like a centerpiece and it just rolled throughout while the chords changed beneath it. I thought it had a really cool effect and that's what stuck. So starting at the kind of most basic form of it, it is based on just simple kind of two-handed tapping riff. But I like to say the rhythm of it, a lot of these riffs like this are kind of triplet. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Like that. And it is based on that kind of pattern at its most fundamental root. But it actually follows like a 16th note pattern. Rhythmic pattern, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana. And actually when I started playing it live, I realized I needed to go away and practice it a little slower just to make sure I really had that solidified. So maybe you'll find it easier than I did. The riff itself, it looks like I'm kind of starting on the 12th fret tapping. I'm actually flicking to the open string, so your first note is your open A, fifth string. So I just kind of do a flick with that finger. And then it starts, as I say, with that kind of triplet pattern, but over a kind of 16th note feel. So it starts with a flick to the open string. Then my left hand with the first finger, I hammer onto your E on the 7th fret on the A string. And then back to the 12th fret. That's the first tap with the right hand I do. And then there's another 2 notes where it goes through that cycle. And they're actually on the D string. So the first 3 little bits, or the first little bite-sized chunk of it are. And so it returns to that pivot around the 12th and the open on the A string. But I tap on the D instead of saying all on the A string, which might pose a problem. It came kind of naturally to me, but maybe that's just something that just fell under my fingers. And I do a mute with this hand. That's something to be aware of to stop the other strings ringing out. And it's just that first finger just resting. And so I'm not really getting any notes ringing out when I do it properly. So it's really defined. The riff stays defined without having any open strings ringing. And it's only really for those 2 notes. The 9th fret on your D string and the 10th fret on your D string. And then it returns back to the A string, the rest of the riff stays on that. And on this last section, after you've hit the 10th fret on the D and the 12th fret again, it pivots around kind of flips back to this fret here. So, and instead of returning back up to the 12th fret after that hammer again, you go 7th fret open. So up to that point would be, and then I do another tap on the 12th fret on the A string, back to the open. And then it has this last turnaround, which really kind of defines the melodic idea, being in the harmonic minor scale, A harmonic minor, by doing this kind of at the end, which is just your F up to your G sharp, which is that minor third, which in the minor scale, instead of playing a, you've got that raised 7th, G major 7th. And so it has that harmonic minor feel, and it's just a turnaround at the end of it. So really slow the whole riff's like this. And then it just repeats back around. And it's just a single bar loop that does seem to change maybe a little bit, but it's just the chords changing underneath. So as I say, it has that hypnotic quality. So I'll just play it a couple times around really slow, play up to speed, and that's the riff from the New Horizon. So really slow would be, and then you play it accurately and not mess up. It's good I'm not going on tour or anything next week. So up to speed would be 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe.